What is up guys? Marches back here. Today we will be comparing two of Adidas' best performing basketball shoe for me right now. So this is between the Adidas Pro Bounce and of course the Harden Volume 3s. Before I start comparing the two shoes, I would just like to remind you guys that the raffle is still ongoing. Please join in and hopefully you'll win. Let's compare these two shoes. Today, I'll just be discussing the main differences that I see on both shoes. If you want to see the full detailed performance review, I'll put the link here, up above here, so you can watch it. The mesh upper on both shoes are very structured and very supportive. Based on the supportiveness and structure of the upper on both shoes, I think I'll give it a tie because it feels kind of the same. The main difference on the upper, especially in the toe box area, the Adidas Pro Bounce is a bit more roomy here, and the Volume 3s is a bit more narrow here. So for me, the Harden Volume 3s in the toe box fits me better. Both are very breathable uppers. The tongue is very well cushioned. As you can see here, both have nice tongues, so it's easy to put your foot in. There's another support area here on the Volume 3s. They add a fused plastic. So here on the medial side and on the lateral side. Holds your foot down really well. The Pro Bounce also has support here. The bounce cushion goes up, so it serves as a lateral support too. I'll give it a tie on the support on both shoes. If you want to compare the feel on both shoes, of course, the Harden Volume 3, since it's a signature shoe, it feels more premium compared to the Pro Bounce. The Pro Bounce is not that bad. I like the texture of the Pro Bounce. And also the stitchings here to add support is a really nice touch. It's very minimal, it's not tacky, and I like it. I like it a lot. Moving on to the support and lockdown on the heel part. Sadly, both shoes are lacking thick Achilles pillows, which I really like. The Harden Volume 3s have a bit more compared to the Pro Bounce. As for the lockdown of both shoes, at first it was just good, but after breaking in both shoes, the lockdown improved a lot. So you need to break in both shoes. Just a friendly reminder. And on the heel part, as you can see here, the Volume 3 heel cushion here goes way up. I think it's better if they just cut the height and turn it into the Pro Bounce. I think that will be much better. Also, of course, put the Achilles pillow. Please, Adidas, put some more Achilles pillow on your performance shoes. It's almost perfect, especially the Volume 3s. So as for the heel lockdown on both shoes, slight advantage on the Volume 3s because there's more Achilles pillows. The mouth of the Pro Bounce opens a bit wider. Don't know if it's just me or the eyelet is a little bit farther. So when you crank up the laces, the Volume 3s pull your foot down a bit better. So slight advantage on the Volume 3s. Moving on to the midsole cushion of the shoe, Pro Bounce uses full-length bounce cushion all throughout, while the Volume 3s uses full-length boost. Main difference on both shoes is the bounce cushion is lighter than the boost cushion. FYI, that's a fact. The boost is heavier than the bounce based on their material. Both cushions are really nice. It really depends on what you like. The responsiveness and court feel of the Pro Bounce is a little bit better on the forefoot compared to the Volume 3s. But the ride of the Volume 3s, the cushioning overall, because it's boost, it's very comfy in the forefoot and on the back part. Impact protection is better on the Volume 3s. Bounciness, I think I'll just also give it to the Volume 3s. Overall, the balance of cushion, I like it better on the Volume 3s because of the impact protection. The responsiveness, the Volume 3s is also not that bad. It's not too far off from the Pro Bounce. If you want a plush ride, of course, go with the Volume 3s because it's unlocked boost all throughout. But if you want a stiffer cushion, yet bouncy, go with the Pro Bounce. Lastly, it's the outsole of the shoe. I don't know what they call the traction pattern in the Pro Bounce. On the gripping part, the Volume 3 grips a bit harder. Pro Bounce is also awesome, especially stopping on a dime. Both have awesome traction, but on a moist floor, I think this will grip better because it has a softer rubber materials. When it's slippery, this one will hold up a bit better compared to the Pro Bounce. For outer use, go with the Pro Bounce because the rubber is harder than the Volume 3s. There's more dust pickup on the Volume 3s. That's a very minimal concern because the grip power and the squeakiness that you can get on the Volume 3s is really awesome, really good. So slight wipe on the Volume 3s, then you're good to go. Sizing wise on both shoes, go half a size down or go true to your Adidas size. Both shoes are wide footer friendly, but wide footers go true to size. As for the weight, of course, the Volume 3s is a bit heavier than the Pro Bounce, but it's a non-factor because the lockdown of the Harden Volume 3s and the Pro Bounce is very good, so you wouldn't feel the weight at all. As for the price, Pro Bounce is $110 US or 5,800 pesos. And as for the Volume 3s, $140 US or 7,500. So there's a 2,000 pesos difference. What shoe would I suggest? If you have the budget, go with the Volume 3s. Better performer than the Pro Bounce. But if you're more on the budget, you can never go wrong with the Pro Bounce too. It's an excellent performer for a very budget-friendly amount. Both shoes are really good performers, but like I've said, if you have the money to spend and if you can wait, go with the Harden Volume 3s. So that's it on my comparison video between the Volume 3s and the Pro Bounce. I hope you like it. Thank you again for watching my video. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.